Firing people, welcome back. It's Agent Blase FLAMMA. I had some troubles actually. I'm still in trouble. It's not looking good in terms of I can connect my broker, man, and look at all this generational wealth I'm missing. Since I cannot connect to Black Bull, my broker sucks. I have it in my phone, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm gonna be trading with my firm. Yeah, everything's working well. Good. Perfect. Well, I don't know why it's not working. I mean, maybe it's maintenance or something today. Although I have it on my phone, so I have not to worry about it. I still have it on my phone. But still, that's something I'm very happy about. But hey, it is what it is, right? So, today's kind of looking bearish. I mean, there's a lot of acceptance. Look at this. A lot of acceptance has happened. Price is taken out. Price has been accepting lower, 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 lower again and again and again. It has been taking every single low it could. Now for me, when you see this, you just expect things like I wanna be trading rejectance. Seeing this now, I do not think that price gonna reject at some point. Maybe it is. I mean, at one point, but I don't really think that price gonna go higher today. I mean, the good thing is I have as well funded by futures. It's not USD pair. It's actually GC, which is the future. One of the things I want to trade in future as well. But in order to trade futures, man, you need, unless it's a prop firm, you need capital to trade from exchange. Okay, so I mean, this could be my range, but for me, it's just looking very bearish. Okay, so I took the last candle. A lot of things could happen now. Price is just accepting. So okay, you're not seeing it. Yeah, you are now. Perfect. You're seeing now everything. So I don't know, dude. It's not working, dude. I don't know why. So maybe I have to execute from a trade. Although, yeah, 15 minutes. Okay, for value gap being formed, its own actually. Well, I have it. This one. Bullish for value gap has been reversed. I mean, this is just one of the confluences. What I'm looking for now, of course, is to see this. Actually, there are levels in here, 490 and everything. I mean, today's kind of obvious going to be bearish. Last day, what happened again on Friday? What just happened is I just had to wait. The thing is at 4 p.m. is going to be, it's going to be news, it's going to be CPI. I think it was PMI or something. So I had to be careful with that as well. I mean, news. You gotta be careful with news. You don't want to be trading with news in live if you're not prepared. So, okay, see this bearish order block. Okay, these are just my confluences. At the end, what matters is what I see on my order flow system. That's the thing that matters. What I see actually. Okay, I respected this one price 72, close to 470, and I'm gonna wait. I mean, there's not much now telling me the markets to do, so I'm gonna wait. Everything is slowing, man. It's just I don't know why it's happening. The bone profile now is not even working. What is this, dude? Look at that. I don't know, is my connection not working? I don't think so. I mean, everything's going well, but I'm just seeing this and it's like, I don't know. Okay, if it's not working. Come on, dude. Can I be connected to it? So what's actually gonna happen? I don't know. I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, if it's gonna keep dropping, I mean, I'm gonna point out my levels. 490 is a good level. Gotta be careful with that. I'll point it green, man, so I can see clearly. 490 and that's 400. 400. This is a good level. If price gets to this and doesn't reject this, I mean, I'm going long. I mean, today I could easily go short, but I don't just it would not be bad as well to look for a long. I mean, depends. I know you have to go to a plan and everything, and you have to be strict with bias. But one of the things you understand is you're just not predicting. You need to adapt with the market, and that's one of the things it costs as well to do. I mean, you may have your bias structure and everything. You may know what price is going, but you need to understand one thing, and is that if you're not willing to adapt, even if you, let's say you fail to guess the bias, okay, to predict, you think is today is gonna be bearish at that the session you're trading at. It could be New York, could be London, it could be Asia, whatever it is, man. But it's actually bearish, and you actually see the sign that's actually bearish, but you're not willing to change that, willing to go for a long, because you're so strict to your plan. Well, guess what? Are you gonna trade? Are you gonna long just because you think it was long today? No, you need to adapt. I'm not saying you have to change your plan. No, I'm saying is you need to adapt in the market to the market. I mean, that days you can have your bias great. You could predict that price is gonna go low, it maybe bearish, but you know things change, and it's about how you can actually adapt to it. Dude, I have an eye on this and this and this, dude. I have to watch the stream at Kick, YouTube, and everything, and as well with a prop firm and with Orderflow. I need like 3 monitors. I'm just streaming with a laptop. Okay, so I will be careful now. There's a 40 in here. There's a 70, 470. That's a good price level as well. So these are my 3 main levels. This is 1 minute. I mean, the structure today is very low. I look at this. Today has been bearish, very bearish. Today, look at this gap, bearish gap. Price retrace a little bit, a pullback, but still today has been very bearish. So I mean, going against the bias that would be foolish. Of course, depends on how it works. Look at this. Price was actually in the middle of half level, and actually when accumulated a little bit as well, because I mean at the end it's a Monday. But today, yeah, there's gonna be bearish. So I don't know. I mean, only thing I could do now is just have a short, have my DSTV. Okay, what I point out. Okay. Look at 476. I'm gonna go and wait. I would like to have a limit, but look at this, man. Oh no, it's okay out. Wait. Okay, I need more brokers. Where are they? Black Bull, here you are. But it's not working, man. I don't even know why it's not working. Now I cannot do my limits, no anything. Look at this, is 80. I think price is gonna go back to 80. What price could do now is simple. Okay. Now as an acceptance, price accepting a little bit. Well, actually, not rejectance because at the end it's not surpassing this level, which is 472. But price has been accepting and accepting and accepting and accepting again and again and again. Of course, that's its own pullbacks, but today is very clear. Today is just bearish. Look at this way. And that's it. So today is going to be a dump. and I just shorted. Okay, how much they put? 0.01. Okay, well, very bad entry. I with the phone, man, and I don't even. Okay, very bad short actually for my part. Okay, losing a lot of money now. Oh. I should have waited a bit. Oh. Okay, I'm seeing absorption again as well. Retracing a little bit. Well, the levels actually could trade. I mean, there's 80 as well in here. There is, well, this is, well, yeah, I mean, this is 80. You got 75. Those are what price actually could pull back, you know, could retrace. 75 and everything. But I'm gonna keep dropping and dropping. Am I short at this price maybe? I had my stop loss at what price? Okay, I cannot get this one out, dude. At 473 something. Wow. Are you kidding me? That cannot be my stop loss, dude. Okay. So I just shorted on my phone, dude. I don't like that actually, but that's it. So actually went short in here. I mean, you cannot see it because I cannot be connected to my broker, but I have shorted this now. Apart from not doing anything yet. But like 3 screens, man. But hey, you know, not losing my papers, not losing anything. You need to be chill, and that's it. Mm-hmm. 5 minutes close to New York Open. Maybe I should have waited even a little bit, you know, to wait for that pullback, or price could just drop and that's it. But I mean, look at this. The entry could have been here. I wasn't doing that. I was actually in the charts, but I was connected to my broker, and I couldn't stream yet. And look at this. On a time, I pull back close to 490. Actually, didn't touch it, but close to it. And look at this price. Enter probably here. I mean, it's not bad. Could have waited for that price, you know, to enter. But hey, it is what it is. One of the things I hate is spread, man. It's just disgusting. It's not normal that you enter for something and then the spread is just too much. But hey, that's one of the things, you know, it is what it is. That's why if you could trade futures, it will be better. But to trade futures, you actually need capital. You're going to be trading maybe 1K. No, I mean, you need more, man. At least 5K. I know not everyone has the opportunity to have that, to have 5K that they actually save up to trade, but it's something you need, you know. It's not. Okay, price actually going down. I mean, how do you people trade with your phone, dude? I mean, it's not complicated because you have to use your fingers, and then we are actually on the phone every single day. But I don't. It feels like weird, you know. When you see these people, I mean, like maybe I have MT5. Yes, with MT5, it was easier for me. But in trading, I think it's one of the first time. I think I used to do this back in the day when I used to trade prop from the phone. I don't know. It's just I don't feel that comfortable. I'm not used to it. You know, I'm used to the laptop actually, to seeing the big screens. I need that. Well, at the end, if you're profitable, dude. So okay, actual accumulation. I'm gonna break even close. Going up. Okay, it's actually going up. I'm just checking on the phone, dude. And price. Let me see. Okay, perfect. Going down now. Going for the 2. Close at 3. 350. Okay, 35 now. 36. Okay, got some trade. I don't know if you can see it. Very quick scalp actually. The problem is, I don't know why, but the spread ate almost ate everything, dude. It's not normal, man. Look at this. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, well, you're seeing actually the buildings. Wait. Hold up, dudes. Hold up. Okay, so it took actually a very quick scalp. I won like, I don't know, maybe I'm sitting 36 now, just won. How much did I win today? I don't know, it's kind of uncomfortable to trade with a phone. Unless it is MT5. With MT5, it's actually, what is happening, man? Why my sessions went down, do I just kind of log off from. Okay, I mean, that's weird. I want to stay until 4 to see what actually happens. I don't even know how I'm gonna journal this, because at the end it's kind of weird, you know. But hey, it is what it is. So 38 pips, almost 40 pips. Very quick scalp, trailed it, and that's it. I mean, it's kind of weird. But again, going back to analysis now, I'm talking freely. I pointed out this level, okay, 470, 470 actually. Price could just, you know, go up there, react to that level, and maybe drop, or this could be a rejectance. I mean, from what I'm seeing now is, we went from this price. I mean, if you short today at this price, you waited for that reaction, you waited for this accumulation, and I mean, it's close to 5. Close to 5, so it's actually a very good price to sell, or even to buy, but today it was sell. If you couldn't catch this trade and you trade at this level, again, 490 at this level, although the price didn't touch it, it's actually very good as well to be trading at these levels. But again, the next opportunity was here. You know why? For the simple reason that price was just going, you know, if I hold it, maybe I will be in 10 easily. But again, I had my entry actually at this level. Let me actually say it to you. Okay, I had my entry at 446.7. Not a good trade, not a good entry. Why? For a spread. I actually, when I saw price sitting at 472, I actually hit the trade, but the spread is too high. Yeah, I'm serious with the spread, dude. That's why I hate it so much. Because you can have a sniper entry, but because of the spread, man, you could have maybe, I don't know, it's 47k, right? It's 47k your entry. You have this line, but you have your trading here. You enter it, but maybe price gonna move it, you know, a little bit. I mean, we're trading gold. Gold is one of the most volatile pairs, alongside with Nasdaq and the S&P, and the SP, of course. And futures, I mean, this is not futures. You can see it. It's gold. Are you seeing this actually? Yeah. Because then maybe price could just your broker, depending on which broker you're trading with, could just enter for maybe 47.2, 42, 407, 400. No, 40, 49, maybe. You know, so it's kind of actually ridiculous how bad actually the spread is. Of course, when you're trading with lower accounts, I mean, I'm trying to flip this low capital to bigger capital. Although I should use MT5 for multi trades, not this. But hey, going back to the point, the spread, it actually takes a lot. So, I mean, it's not bad. Again, it's not a bad moment to trade from here. Although, if I was more careful, I would wait it for a pullback. You know why? Because at the end, this could just be rejectance from here and then price, you know, go up. As is happening now, look at what price actually rejected. 4.7, close to 4. Actually, yeah, 4.600 rejected perfectly. That was one of the prices as well. Mark it out with the DSTB. Oh, not DSTB. Apologize for that. This is the DSTB. But again, if I was you, I will wait for a pullback. If you didn't enter yet and you're waiting, good. That's good. But if I was you, I'll wait for a pullback because at the end, price, I mean, look at this. 407 has been respected very well. Okay, that's another price. That's a very good price. Wait for it because price could just pull back longer. I'm gonna go for my notion already. I'm gonna point it out in here. Black Bull fixed this mistake, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me with TradingView. I don't know why, but TradingView allows me to use any other prop firm. But when I see this, look, who coded this, man? What the JavaScript in this? I could code this easily, man. If you want someone, hire me, man. I'm actually doing that. I don't know what happened. Literally, I don't know why. I'm not mad at the end. That's live. The good thing is I was able to trade in TradingView. I mean, you cannot see it here. It's not Blackwell. But look, this is Forex.com. Who trades in Forex.com, man? I'm not, I'm not, I was going to say something racist, actually. No, I'm not racist, but, you know, I'm not those African traders, dude, that they're so obsessed with Forex. I used to trade Forex, actually. We all started Forex. So I don't know why it's not good. Perfect. Okay, so price, of course, actually I expected more movement, but you know why there's not much movement? Because there's gonna be news at PMI, ESM at 4 p.m. So I'm gonna wait for that. Actually, I mean at the end, it's normal. But look at what price is. Okay, so currently. Look at all this movement from New York Open, man. Just bearish. Look at it, all this catch. All this catch, dude. You could easily make a lot of money from this for trading half level at 4,500 to trade it to 470 maybe. Yeah, this would have been a good. You know, these are the days I say that when there's New York Open for me actually is 3:30. The reason I always mark free is at the end, depending on what time zone you are in Europe, it could be that 3 or 3:30. But I usually point 3 because those are as well as my time zone of trading. It's my range between 3 and 4.5, 4:30 p.m. I don't trade past that. I don't trade Asia session. I mean, Asia for me is already at afternoon touching night, and then will be London and New York. So the good thing in the United States is that in America, you could trade, although you will trade, depending on trading gold or NASDAQ, you will be trading that on school. And for me, at that time, will be London. But I don't know how I'm going to do next year since I'm doing my second year of not college, but I don't know what it was in English. But I will be doing it on the afternoon, so I don't know how going to be the streams, dude. I have to go to the bathroom and stay there for 1 hour and just trade, dude. I don't know. Okay, so price is actually reacting to it. Let me look at Orderflow. Let me check the absorption. Very much absorption. Price was telling me to just short at all these prices at 4,472. At 4,472. Very good price as well to go for short. At 72.25 as well. At 70. But now looking at this, you need to be careful because price could just reject. This could be the start of the rejectance, or this could be accumulation. I mean, as you can see, AMT, this is just what? This could be a pullback. This could be the rebalance, a new balance, sorry. You have the imbalance, price creates a new balance. But for me, this could be the rejectance. But more confirmation will be at this price. If price breaks 75 and is close to 80, for me, I have a lot of confluences now, confirmations to actually change the bias and go for a long. Okay. I mean, it's not that much. It's not that much. Look at what price is. Now it's currently pricing at 72. Has passed 70 actually. Respected very much. 60. Good price to respect. I'm going to point that out. You got 65 as well here. A price respected for a pullback. But again, when you see this could just be a pullback. Like in this case, right? You have this case and you see, okay, price not reacting. I just spit. Sorry for that. It is 72.45, close to 50. One of price as well. I like to trade and say, okay, bear perfect reaction to it. And look at this. This could be what? Now the rejection and change of bias. I mean, yeah, you have the confluence, but you still need to wait. Because look at this. There's 90 in here. That would be the ultimate if price breaks that. Well, but I'm actually waiting for this to happen, for this to break. Look what price is actually trading with. Trading within those levels. 72, now it's going to for 75. Gonna touch it actually. Okay, can I take it out? These two red lines. And I'm gonna journal now. Okay, I mean, I was well to look for a long, and here price, for example, price goes. I mean, this could as well be the fake out rejectance and then continue to be bearish. That would be not bad, you know. But look at this, man. Look at this from 60. What you will look for now if you're going to for a long, again, you will wait for a pullback. For example, maybe at 70, 72.5, 75 maybe again. And then based on that, just, you know. But for me, I'm not going to do anything. I mean, I'm just going to wait and journal. I just want to see what price is actually doing. Man, if I could, I would trade this exactly. Maybe this, yeah, I would trade this. I would trade this. Look at that. Close to 80. It's going to retake. Maybe it's just a pullback. But again, if I didn't trail this, I would have lost. So. Okay, 334, easy $3. Could have won more as well, but always be grateful, you know, glory to God. The only reason for my success because of Him, so that's the only thing that matters. Go to Jesus. But again, it sucks not to trade on the laptop, but it's what it is, man. Okay, I'm gonna look for the prop firm. Maybe I could trade today and now. I don't know if you're gonna see this. Do you want to see the screen, man? Okay, look at this. This could be the pullback, or this could be the rejection I was waiting for. Again, you have to wait. I'm going to do journal. If I could catch a trade maybe later on my funded, I will do it. Okay, so I shorted today. One short. Collecting data. So I was actually bearish New York at 3 to 4. Okay, so actually reacting to it. I mean, if you had a group now, Discord or Telegram, I would tell you short now. Look at the pullback actually for a long. Again, this could have been the pullback, or this is gonna be the actual change of bias. What would I see, or what would I have to say? All I'm seeing a lot of absorption, and yeah, green, everything, and for me that's to sell. The passive sellers are being triggered. The passive orders, passive limit, sell limit are being triggered, and the market is now telling me to actually short. It's actually a good price to sell, and at the end, it's hard to go against the bias. I mean, there are trades that when you go against the bias, you get piece of it. You know what I say about a cake when you trail. If you trail, you have the risk that you may only get one piece of the pie, of the cake, a few pieces. Of course, if it doesn't trail, if it doesn't touch a trail, you can still get the whole pie. But one of the risks is you're securing some piece of the cake, but you're not as well. You might as well risk that you may not eat it at all. I mean, I'm talking about TP, take profit. The same thing in what I was talking about, man. On I know about trailing. Yeah, about trailing stops. But hey, look at the torsion. I'm seeing everything, and that's it. But again, look as well always for high time frame in weight. This has been good actually. 75. I mean, I'm not putting out precise 75.00 or 75.50. I'm not that precising actually. I don't need to. I mean, but I know what I would. If I had my entry, I'll actually do. But I'm just showing you prices to actually go. Um, to short. So if you took a long, oh yeah, I was talking about that going against the bias. Yeah, going against the bias is the same thing. You're as trading your stop. You're not getting every single thing. Again, let's say you for example, you took this long, okay, and you trade a stop, good, but look at the bias, man. They were just bearish. There was no reason. There's no reason actually to go against it. I mean, that is of course if you're bottom ticking, top ticking, for example, an example, yeah, but you will need more confluences. For me, for example, if I saw this and say, okay, I'm gonna go for longs, I mean, wait, right? There's pricing here. There are passive sellers in this moment because we're in a um, bearish trend. Although there are bullish pullbacks, and those are the aggressive buyers, aggressive traders in this case, aggressive buyers that want to change price and push it higher, but they're getting trapped by passive sellers. Yeah, one thing I want to say as well. I know most of you wanna maybe agree, but just because you don't touch TP every single trade, that doesn't mean you don't win. You know, one of the things why I like trailing stop is at the end you end up in profit. Not every single day you're gonna hit TP. Of course, depending on what your RR is. If you're those kind of traders that have their one RR, for example, like this one, I mean, depending on 111, they have 1-1 like this, big. I saw that in TikTok, and they have literally a big stop loss, a big chunk of TP, the same levels actually, but I mean, it's kind of a lot, dude. I don't know if this is good actually to have those, you know. I'm not the type of one. Again, every single trader is a different creature, it's a different breed. So the best thing you can do is not to compare. Again, if you're successful, good for you, brother, sis. That's the one thing that matters, to be consistent in the long term. But again, depends on every single trader. For me, 1-1 is not something I would use. I used to do it on the beginning when I used to start learning trading. I said, you know, to secure 1-1, you know, if you win $10, you have a profit. But if you lose, you 10, again, go back to break even at 0. But as well, of course, if you lose 10 trades, you have to win 10 trades as well. The difference is the higher the RR is. For example, if you have 1-3 RR, risk reward, right? If you lose 3 trades, maybe $10 each trade, you have your stop loss fixed, which is $10. You will lose 30 in 3 days, perfect. But in one trade, you could get back all of that money that you lost in 3 trades. If you hit TP, of course, and even more if you trade TP. You know what I'm saying? At the end, depends on you. Although I like to say the word to get back because that's gambling mindset. I would like to talk about revenue. You know, getting back revenue. At the end, RR matters. Yeah, it matters, but as well, you have to understand that 26.43. You understand now what we're saying, man. You understand that at the end, not every single time I hit TP, I don't need to hit TP every single time. If you do, great. Of course, depending on which your RR is, I was talking about. But man, if you trail stop, I think you should get profit. I understand that most of you don't like that. You're disciplined. That's very discipline actually. If you either end up on a big win, or you go home. That's it. It's like a game 7, you know, in the basketball NBA game. Game 7, win or go home. win or die. I mean, that's a mindset you need, and I actually had those mindset in the past when I was starting to be more disciplined and everything. But nowadays, once you're already disciplined and you can actually prove yourself, you're proving yourself that you don't need actually to do all that. Hey, then good, right? But you don't need to hit TP. As long as you make profit and you make money, that's it. Of course, the TP at the end is a goal you have to hit, but hey. Okay, so we close now 15 minutes, actually 17 minutes for 4 p.m. I actually want to see what is going to happen with PMI. But looking at today, in this moment, in this range, what happened today, I would say that you wait for 4 p.m. You know, when you see a sloppy market like this, the first 30 minutes, maybe hour of New York, all this time, well, most of the time after 4 is where actually starts to be more volatile and everything. So, but these first movements actually has been great. These first to 10, close to 10 minutes, and close to half an hour is being actually great. Again, 15 minutes. The first 15 minutes, I've passed 10, and then from that to 30, that's actually a good price to trade. Okay, so look at this accumulation, price rejected, accumulated a bit, and it's actually looking to start going down. Look at this price, 65. If you had a chance to enter from this pullback, it would actually be good. At 70, didn't even touch it. This it did, but look at that. Look. Right? So wait, I'm gonna go and end on my journal, and then maybe I will looking for something. 22:47, time of exit, 28, like 5 minutes. Okay, 6 minutes and 11 seconds. Okay, now that part of the trade, of course, the spread destroyed everything. I mean, well, the entry, but again, I'm not surprised. The spread already makes your entry on drawdown. But hey, that's something you pay. I mean, if you want to trade via commission from exchanges, then you trade for spread and slippage. One of the things I hate actually is one of the main top 3 things that I hate about this. But it is what it is, man. It's actually pushing, but I don't like. It's kind of it's slow, man. It's kind of slow. It stopped at 31. Usually volatile moment. Market opens actually in New York. Has its own moment. Good rejectance actually. If you trade for 75, good price to go. And now you'll be more in profit. I mean, after this movement, a little bit pullback, not that much. Accumulation is starting now, little by little, candle by candle, going down. But I'm still gonna look for 460. I'm gonna see what actually gonna price do. This 416 here, that's a price actually to take. To be careful of. But look at that. That's how what price is moving close to 4. I mean, since there are news, the last 10 minutes maybe of news, there's a lot of movement, and then boom, news just happened, and that's it. 844. But I just want to end this, dude. 38. Exit price will be 463. Bang, dude. Wow. If I hold my trade, actually don't. If I hold it, I would lost. But look at this. Good, again, good price as I told you to go. Now it's gonna go lower and lower and lower. But I'm doing my journal. Take profit for 403.15. My stop loss price was at 473.60, and I went out. Oh, exit price. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, it's actually going lower. Respected 60. Now wait for a pullback. The next pullback could be at this price as well. You got 55 coming in at this price. Let me get my. Wait, I'm gonna do for about 15 minutes bullish. It's been inverted, although it didn't touch it. Well, actually, yeah, it inverted everything. But again, for me, order blocks and fair value gaps, it's a good thing. It's data, yeah, but it's not something I'll only trade on. It's just another confluence, more confirmation, you know, but nothing else. Please, bearish. Good delta. Yeah, this price actually good absorption. And look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna dominate the delta. Open. CRT. Perfect. That'll do it. There's gonna be red CPI at 4 p.m. Go. It's just keeping lower, man. If I holded this, okay, can I enter actually from bent? Yeah. Yeah, done. Oops. Apologies. Look at where it started from 75 now. Going to 4. I don't know why it's there. It's actually 440.
Order filled.
Okay, so I just entered lows. This is for my funded. Oh, dude, how do I set up the TP, man? Okay, I am actually losing now. Can somebody tell me how can I actually go for? How can I set up my TP levels, dude? The first time I actually traded from Lucid Trading. Shout out to Lucid Trading. I think I can. How can I close it manually, dude? Okay, wait. Can anybody tell me how can I actually close it manually? Look at the spread there, man. Yeah, exactly. I was looking for 1 minute. Okay, 130. Found it out. $100. 1080. You're not seeing this, people, but I just shorted it. One position. Okay, I have a problem, dude. How can I close this, dude? Just in case, you know. I'm gonna leave it there actually. Wait. Trade it. Yeah, trade it. 10. Look at that, dude. I just closed it. At 100. 90 now. I'm losing. Yeah. Okay, so how can I close this one? Okay, dude. Not looking good. I should close maybe 100 just to test. It's actually gonna go. Actually respected at 478, but I don't know how to close it. I know how to close it now, but I'm gonna wait to actually price could just. How can I set up my stop loss, dude? Wow, it's actually I'm gonna close at 50. Yeah, it's actually pushing. 10, come on, go lower, perfect. Go to my entry. Nice pushing, dude. Yeah, pushing higher. Yeah, I'm gonna close that.
Order filled.
Okay, just to check actually. Okay, I'm 24 or something. That was actually a pullback. But anyone can tell me how I can actually set it up, dude. Okay, so again, it's a pullback close to 4,504 for 50. Okay, we're just doing something. I just hope that later price gonna get me. You're kidding me, dude. If I just hold a little bit, I'll be actually in profit. But I don't know how to set up a TP and a stop loss, dude. I don't know why. I don't want to look dumb, dude. Okay, how much actually is to lose? Wow, dude. Boy down. I mean, I'm trading futures, so maybe price is not that. I know it is. It is. Okay, pull back. Short a little bit. Now let me look at price. Okay. What's going to happen now? If I was you, I would have your limits. One limit here, one limit here. CPI. Just glitch. Okay, no, it's continuing. Okay, actually going up, dude. Wow. Pushing higher. Not that much, I mean. Okay, which is another one. Okay, accumulating price again. Maybe your next entry will be 445 if it actually pushes. I don't think it's just gonna keep dropping and that's it. To 440, you could get that. Could get there. But I don't know where could actually put your. I should have watched a tutorial actually. So I lost 134. There's nothing for me. I mean, I can make that in less than nothing. But I actually want to see. But I don't know how can I actually go for. Okay. Price reversing, respected, very very good actually. 445, 450. I mean, actually pushing higher. But I love the voice that said order filled, dude. That's great. That's really great. You didn't hear today the ring bell because I didn't trade with my laptop. I traded with my phone, and I have that sound of my phone, dude. But hey, it is what it is. Wait, what? Wait. Checking something. No, still cannot connect it. What? Yeah. I'll do this again, dude. I just want to see. Okay, wait. It's simple. Go to black ball. Yeah, the maintenance. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, perfect. Okay, the price accumulating. CPI. Nothing happened actually. In gold. It's actually pushing higher. But actually actually was a good day, man. If I short in here again, have an entry, entered here, could enter it here, have an entry. Have actually 3 opportunities to trade today. At this price, close to 400. At this price actually 400. You gotta trade as well at 490, close to it. If you saw that price was actually reversing. Another price you could trade as well, 470 at this price, and at this close to 480. If you saw price reversing as well, doesn't need to touch it. You have a limit as well if you were a passive seller in this case, yeah, but you could just enter from a normal entry, you know. But again, you have opportunities, and that's why I always tell you, man, if you miss a setup, don't worry. Not setup, I mean opportunity to trade. Don't worry, you'll have another one. Just need to be, what I have to do is, if you missed it on that moment, just wait for a pullback. Always wait for something to happen, because at the end it always happens like that. There's always something that happens. For example, if you miss this, you will try to rush and say, okay, I'm gonna go in low here, but careful, because price will just pull back, and since you have your end limit, you have your stop loss here, these levels, which is the most probable case, you lost. So always wait for a pullback. I mean, there are times, of course, that you wanna trade, for example, at this level, and you actually can get the profit, you know. But you need to always wait. That's what I always do. For example, if I didn't catch this trade, I mean, maybe entering from this level. But of course, careful with your stop loss. I mean, your stop loss at least has to be around the level that you didn't trade at. But careful, because price could just take you out. For example, here, if you miss this and you enter from here, you have your stop loss around this level at 470 actually close to it. You have lost, you know. But always wait for pullbacks. There's always something that happen. Why is it not working? What's happening? Okay. Indeed, no. Wait. Okay. Okay, so Pyro, yeah. Okay, yeah, just checking. I was actually training live, yeah. Okay, so the problem again with Lucid, I don't know how to set up TP, man. Again, the bias actually correct, but the entry, well, I mean, I'm not gonna blame myself today. I mean, had plan B. I didn't have. I had to adapt to trade with a phone. It's not the same, you know. But oh, I have to do an image. Well, I mean, well, image. There's no. Use this for my journal. Sam's collecting data. Okay, perfect. So again, looking at price. So actually nothing happened. Not surprised, but you know, expected much, expected more. Price actually was going bound back and forth, but it is what it is. I think I'm gonna end the stream now. I mean, how much I was a stream already an hour, almost an hour, yeah, 55 minutes. Good trade actually. I mean, good day. I still need to look how to actually can set up my TP and stop loss, dude, because I don't want to be entering normally from markets, you know. I want to set up my limits and everything. Okay, look at price actually going. Okay. Push higher, dude. Push higher. Yeah. Bang. Bang. Pushing lower. And NASDAQ, how's it actually doing NASDAQ? It's actually good.
Order filled.
Yeah.
Order filled.
Wow, dude. So nothing happened actually. Okay, so I'm gonna just I'm going to close it. It's actually been a good day. Nothing else. So I'll see you tomorrow, people. If you're willing to flame, just Blase, Agent Blade flame us out. Today very chill actually. Nothing much happened. So that's it. I'll see you tomorrow, people. God bless.